Modern businesses have perfected the art of extracting every last drop of energy from their employees while disguising it as opportunity. The most dangerous practices aren't obvious violations, they're systemic, culturally reinforced behaviors that slowly drain your vitality while convincing you it's for your own good. Let's expose these insidious tactics so you can recognize them in your workplace and protect yourself. Hustle culture has become the most visible offender, glorifying overwork as a virtue rather than what it truly is: exploitation and motivational packaging. Companies celebrate all-nighters with pizza parties and frame sleep deprivation as dedication. They offer unlimited tow that no one actually takes, creating an unspoken competition to see who can appear the most self-sacrificing. The dirty secret? Productivity research consistently shows output plummets after 50 hours of weekly work, yet the average knowledge worker now logs 72. This isn't about results, it's about control through exhaustion. Performance punishment represents one of the cruelest workplace dynamics. The better you perform, the more work you're given. Finish a project early? Here's 3 more. Exceed your targets? Your quota's just doubled. This creates a perverse incentive structure where employees learn to hide their competence just to survive. Recent studies show 68% of high performers deliberately work slower to avoid being exploited, meaning businesses are literally paying for talent they'll never see. Artificial urgency keeps workers in a constant state of low-grade panic through manufactured crises. That ASAP email at 4:59 p.m., the urgent request for a report that won't be read for weeks. These are psychological levers designed to keep you compliant and anxious. Neuroscience reveals our bodies can't distinguish between real emergencies and fabricated ones, meaning your cortisol spikes just the same whether you're running from a tiger or responding to a non-urgent demand. The always-on expectation has erased the boundaries between work and life entirely. Slack pings at midnight, weekend update requests, and just checking in messages during vacation have become the norm. Research shows simply having work apps on your personal phone reduces cognitive capacity by 20%, as your brain remains in a perpetual state of low-grade alertness. Your body never fully relaxes, your mind never truly recovers, all while companies frame this accessibility as flexibility. Perhaps the most insidious tactic is the weaponization of passion, where a family's speeches and change the world slogans convert employees' genuine care into unpaid labor. Teachers grade papers at a.m., nurses skip bathroom breaks, developers crunch 80-hour weeks, all while being told their suffering is noble. When passion becomes the paycheck, exploitation hides in plain sight. The tragic irony: the very enthusiasm companies exploit is what gets drained first in burnout. These practices don't just make people tired, they rewire brains and bodies. Chronic workplace stress shrinks the prefrontal cortex responsible for decision-making while enlarging the amygdala, the fear center. It damages mitochondria at the cellular level, literally reducing your body's ability to produce energy. The exhaustion you feel isn't weakness, it's biological damage from systems designed to extract maximum output at minimum cost. Protecting yourself begins with recognition. Notice when urgency is artificial. Track how often passion gets monetized. Audit your boundaries. Are they designed for your well-being or your employer's convenience? Small acts of resistance matter. Taking full lunch breaks, letting non-urgent emails wait, refusing to glorify overwork. Your worth isn't measured by your burnout level. True professionals know that sustainable performance beats heroic sprints every time. If this resonates with your experience, you're not alone. You're part of a growing movement rejecting toxic productivity. The most radical act may be simply believing you deserve better. Because when enough people stop mistaking exploitation for opportunity, these predatory practices will have to change. Your well-being isn't negotiable, it's the foundation upon which all real productivity is built.